Hi guys, annyeong. So recently I went to a Korean restaurant and I had this dish which is called 바싹불고기, and that means crispy bulgogi. The marinated beef is laid flat over a gridiron and then it's grilled over an open fire, so you get that sweet, savory bulgogi sauce as well as this delicious smoky aroma. I'm going to try and recreate the flavors of 바싹불고기 at home, but obviously I live in an apartment building in Seoul, so I don't have the liberty of being able to start up an open fire in my kitchen. I'm going to use 3 different cooking methods. I'm going to use my frying pan, my oven, and my air fryer. So let me try all 3 methods and tell you which one works out best. You'll need 600 grams of thin beef strips. Make sure that the beef that you use has a decent amount of fat in it. You don't want it to be too lean. I'm using soldo, which is rump meat. We're also going to use green onions, both the white and green parts, an onion, and a pear. First, lay the beef flat on a chopping board. Then take a knife and make inserts along the surface of the beef. I don't know, maybe you could turn on your favorite song and bounce the blade up and down to the rhythm. These inserts will make the beef more tender and help it to soak in the flavors of the marinade. Bulgogi actually originated in Korea hundreds of years ago as a dish called baekjeok. Baekjeok was skewers of marinated beef grilled over an open fire. So in that sense, I guess this dish, 바싹불고기, is actually quite similar to the original form of bulgogi that our ancestors ate. Next, take around a quarter of a pear and a quarter of an onion. Then take the pear and onion puree and smother it over the surface of the beef. Get in there and really have fun with your fingers, guys. This beats playing with slime. I dice my green onions so I have around 6 tablespoons. I'm also going to use around 3 tablespoons of minced garlic. Next, add the soy sauce, sugar, mirin, and honey. You can use honey or corn syrup, it's up to you. Then add the beef and mix everything together with your fingers for around 1 minute. The best way to do this is to form your hand into an eagle claw. You are an eagle digging into your prey, the bulgogi. When it starts coming together, add some freshly cracked pepper and some sesame seeds. Add half a tablespoon each of sesame oil and olive oil. Then what's next? You guessed it, more mixing with your hands until the beef comes together to form one big ball. Next, divide the beef into 3 balls and lay each flat on a piece of baking paper. Then roll the beef flat until it's about 5 millimeters thick. If you don't have a rolling pin, you can just do it with your palm. I'm a bit of a neat freak, so I'm just tidying up the edges to make it into a nice circular shape. The first piece is being cooked in the frying pan. I added just a drizzle of cooking oil so the beef doesn't stick to the pan. Cook on medium-high heat until the surface is a little crunchy and try to flip it just once if possible. While that's cooking, the second piece is now going into the oven, 190 degrees Celsius for 10 minutes. After 5 minutes, I removed the paper, flipped over the meat and put it back into the oven. The third piece of 바싹불고기 is now going into my air fryer. This is real-time cooking, guys. I'm trying to do all 3 of these at once. Let's just hope that they all turn out okay. Oh my god, my entire kitchen is starting to smell like a bulgogi restaurant. I definitely think it's time for the taste test. And I'm going to invite 2 of my biggest food critics to come and taste these bulgogi with me. And we're going to vote and tell you which method of cooking works best.
다 먹어보고 어떤 게 제일 맛있는지 얘기해줘. 1번부터 먹어보자.
제가 먹을래요.
그래.
우성이 건 부러워요.
마음에 들어요? You like
우성이
it?
건데 우성이 건. 우선이 혼자 먹을 거야.
그래 먹어봐. I'm gonna try it as well. Wait.
맛있다.
Number 2.
달콤해.
달콤해? 2번. 엄마도 먹어볼게.
와, 이건 마음에 안 들어.
2번은 별로야?
응.
아.
빨리.
빨리.
나 그만 먹고 싶은데.
알았어. 우리 요거 3번까지만 먹어보자. 1번, 2번, 3번 어떤 게 제일 맛있어요?
이거요.
제일 맛있는 거 골라봐.
이거.
2번?
아니, 이거.
그 두 개 다 맛있어?
응.
엄마도 이게 제일 맛있어. So number 1 is the tastiest, and that's the one that was done in the frying pan. So in terms of convenience, I think you can use an oven or an air fryer, but the best in terms of taste is the one that's cooked in the pan. Like you get the crisp coating on the outside and then the juicy succulent meat on the inside.
이거 주세요. 안 돼! 내가 혼자 먹을 거야.
같이 먹어야지.
왜? 엄마 왜요?
나눠 먹어야지. 이제 엄마 이거 끄고.
If you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing. Bye. 다음에 또 만나요.